Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try this Yellowstone Bunkhouse Braised beef stew. It is tender primed ribs simmered in a rich beer gravy with russet potatoes, carrots, and peas. It is 10 3/4 ounce, 304 grams, and we bought these at Walmart. It was $5.94. You know, it's whatever. 260 calories for the whole thing. That's not bad at all. Let's see, cooking directions. We're going to microwave oven only. It says cut the film to vent, cook on high for 4 minutes. Step 3, uncover, stir, and then recover. So basically just going to stir it up, recover it, and then cook for an additional 1 minute and let it sit for a minute. So 4, stir, and 1. Pull tabs, don't see any pull tab. So you got to overcome the glue. Okay, not bad. Looks like some good sized carrots and stuff. So I'm just gonna poke some holes in the top of this and get it in the microwave and I'll be back. All right, so here it is out of the microwave. And all I gotta say is there's not a lot of food here. I mean, it's not a lot. There's, what, 4 hunks of potato. There's quite a bit of beef in there. But you also have to remember this cost almost $6 for this meal. And it's not like it's a lot. And actually that meat is not, I mean, it's tender enough to cut with a spoon, but it's not that tender. So we'll see when we go over and taste it. But I'm just saying I can buy a can of like Progresso beef stew that's going to be probably twice as much for half the cost. So anyway, I'm going to take it over to the table. We'll give it a try. Okay, give it just a minute to cool off. I've got beef, potato, peas, and carrots in this, and of course gravy. I do like that the gravy, the broth, whatever you want to call it, is thicker. It's not like watery like a soup. It is more like a beef stew because it is thicker. Flavor-wise, it's pretty decent. It's not, I mean, I don't really get the, you could smell kind of the beer flavor, I mean the smell, but you really can't taste it. I'm gonna try a carrot. Crunchy. Very crunchy carrot. If you watch this channel for a while, you know I don't love like really raw carrots. These have been cooked a little bit, but they're still very, very crunchy. I want mine to be so mushy that you don't even know they're there. That's how I like mine. The potatoes, I did end up getting 4 pieces of potato. One I thought was something else, but I thought it was a piece of meat. It's not, it's a potato. It's funny, the carrots are still really, really crunchy, but the hunk of potato I got is super soft. I mean, like fall apart soft, almost like mashed potato, barely held together with whatever is on the outside. It was good, but it was just really, really cooked. So it's lost its texture, and the carrot for me has a little bit too much texture. Let's try some of the beef. It says it's tender prime rib. Maybe that's just how prime rib is. I haven't had prime rib in a long time, but it's tougher than a lot of the roast I've had. Like I've had like meals like this that have roast beef in, or beef that it's like a roast texture. It's really, really tender. It falls apart. This is not a fall apart kind of meat. This is one you have to actually chew, which actually, you know, it makes it a little bit more hearty, and it would last a little bit longer, make you feel like you're eating something. And when you're crunching the potato and the meat together, the carrots and potato together, I'll get it right in a second. The carrots and the meat together, the carrot doesn't seem quite so bad because it's all kind of this sort of a firmer texture. No, I don't think it's bad. All I can do is judge it from the flavor. The flavor's a little light for me. You do get the gravy that has, what do they call it? They call it, yeah, gravy. It does have that gravy that kind of gives it kind of a beefy, like a brown gravy. It really doesn't taste like a beer based gravy, but it does taste like just a brown gravy. I like the flavor of the meat. I like the flavor of the potatoes and carrots. I like it all together. It's just not very exciting. It's kind of flat. If I'd got more of the beer flavor, it may have punched it up a little bit, but there's really no like peppery flavor. There's no onions, there's no garlic. You don't really get any of that kind of stuff standing out, so it's kind of flat. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. I really do think that a can of, like I said, this is almost $6, right at $6 at Walmart. You can literally go in the soup aisle and buy, I think you can buy a big old thing of Dinty beef stew for half of this price, and it's big. I mean, there's a lot of food in there. I'm not talking about the shelf-stable stove. I'm talking about the cans that you can actually heat up on the stove. You would get more food and would be just as good a quality as this, because theirs is more tender, like the roast kind of texture, and the flavor is really, really good too. I think it does have a lot of salt on it, so just a lot of salt in it, just to let you know. Although this has 940 milligrams of sodium, so it's quite a bit too. This one's just really low on the calories. It's only 260 calories or something like that. Yeah, so it's pretty low. So I'm still gonna give it a 3.5. It's not a bad meal. I think it's too expensive for what it is, and the flavor's just kind of flat. That's my take on it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.